Your results are the product of either personal focus or personal distractions. The choice is yours. This is Million Dollar Sales Director Nikki McDaniel from Rapid City, South Dakota, filling in for National Sales Director Kristen Sharp. How to stay focused in a world of distraction. You know, the opposite of action is distraction. So who wants to be more action than distraction? I know I do. Okay, imagine this. This is going to sound all too familiar. You sit down to make your booking calls. You open up your laptop just really quick to check your email. Next thing you know, 30 minutes goes by. Okay, back to work, you tell yourself. But before you pick up the phone, you quick click on Instagram. And the next thing you know, another hour goes by. Okay, refocus, you tell yourself. And then your phone rings and you answer it. And it's your best friend calling, and she wants to tell you all about her fun weekend that she just had. And the next thing you know, another hour goes by. And you still have not made one single booking attempt. Distractions. Distraction is the enemy of greatness. I truly believe right now one of the greatest superpowers that you can have in this world right now is the ability to focus. Did you know that people, including you, spend 47% of your time thinking about something else? And it takes an average of 23 minutes to refocus after you get distracted. Focus. It's the art of knowing what to ignore. You know, my daughter does gymnastics, and I was watching her at practice one day, and they had them all doing their beam routines one by one while the other girls were throwing things at them and yelling things at them. And they had to stay focused and continue to do their routine, okay? So talk about knowing what to ignore. I want you to think about an athlete, you know, gymnasts in particular. They're in the Olympics, and think about all the distractions. I mean, people, noise, yelling, all the things. But guess what? They have mastered the art of focus. Do you want to master the art of focus? We need to focus like a laser. Laser focus, not like a flashlight. Come on, we live in the age of constant noise. From the minute that we wake up, our phones, our emails, social media, noise from conversations, the temptation to multitask, they all take our focus off what truly matters. So today, are you ready? I'm going to share some practical strategies to help us all reclaim our attention and boost our productivity. Did you hear me? Reclaim our attention and boost our productivity. I know I'm excited about this. Okay, number one, and this is the most important, start your day with intention. Do you ever wake up in the morning feeling refreshed and motivated and you're just ready to start out the day? But as you get out of bed, your phone buzzes with notifications, and without even thinking, you reach for your phone to check messages, which then leads to social media updates and then emails, and before you know it, you've spent the first 30 minutes of your day scrolling through content, leaving you feeling already distracted and unprepared to take on the day ahead. You guys, the morning is so important because it sets the tone for your day. And right away, you've already pulled your focus away from what truly matters. So instead, don't wake up in the morning and just pick up your phone. The minute that you wake up, start your day with prayer. Start your day with gratitude. Start your day writing out your vision or reading your 50 pleasures list, which we're going to talk about later. You guys, your morning routine is everything. Start your day with intention. Number 2, this is big. We've got to create boundaries with technology, and we have to limit social media. You know, our phones and our laptops and our computers are incredible tools, but without boundaries, they are the biggest source of distraction. So consider setting some no phone zones. You know, something that I like to do, instead of keeping my phone in my bedroom, I love to plug mine in my office at night so that it's away from me. Also, don't be having your phone at the dinner table. Or if you go out with your family, could you leave your phone at home or leave it in your purse with no notifications on so it's not dinging? I mean, do you really need to be notified every time somebody likes a post or sends an email? Put your phone on airplane mode or even silent. Consider setting specific times during the day to check messages and emails rather than continually, or even if it's maybe In Touch, maybe you go to In Touch all the time. You know, set specific times to do that so you're not doing it over and over and over throughout the day. You guys, take control of your intention. You got to reclaim time for what really matters. And did you guys know there's amazing apps that you can Google it, but I love the Stay Focused app. It employs a really strict approach to helping you minimize distractions by limiting how much time that you can spend on apps that are truly time wasters, like your TikTok, your Instagram, your Facebook. So once you've used up your allotted time, your apps are just totally going to become inaccessible until the next day. Take a cleansing breath till the next day. So it helps you be intentional about how and when you engage with distracting content. This app also offers a challenging mode that prevents you from changing your restrictions once they're set. Because guess what? You're going to be like, oh, I don't like this. So you guys, and if you want a real eye-opener, get the timing app. It will show you exactly how much time you are spending on certain apps. So if you're spending an hour on TikTok in the middle of the day, guess what? It is going to show up in your activities tab. So you guys, it's going to be a huge eye-opener to, oh my gosh, is it really that you are frustrated in your business, or are you just distracted? You guys, most of us are just super, super distracted. Your social media should be a reward for you once you get your 6 most important list done, which leads me to tip number 3. Do your 6 most important lists to stay on track and to stay focused every day. And you know what I even do? I even write out, I do my 10 to 20 booking attempts every day. So I write them out the night before so I'm not distracted looking around my office trying to, grab more names or getting my facial box leads. No, they're already on my sheet of paper, ready to go, so I don't even have to think about it, you guys. So having that 6 most important list is really important. Number 4, we've got to take breaks. My mom always taught me to set a timer, so I love to set my timer for 25 minutes, you guys. We can do things for 25 minutes. And there's something about hearing that timer go off, like even if whether you have it on your phone, I like to actually have a real timer that you actually flip and the fan comes down. Because if I catch myself getting distracted, I see that fan coming down and it immediately gets me refocused again. So work for 25 minutes and then take a 5 to 10 minute break. That really, really helps. And do that a few times. And then guess what? Maybe after the 3rd time of really focused time, you can give yourself a 30-minute break, all right? Number 5, I love this, and this is something that I implemented starting in June, is making sure that every morning when I come into my office that my desk is completely, totally clean. There's no papers, nothing. And I'm realizing that I'm so much more productive when I don't have clutter. So having a clean desk, because when your space reflects simplicity, it becomes easier to focus on what truly matters. So a tidy and decluttered space, it helps foster a tidy mind, allowing you to be more present and intentional with your time. Also, does music and people talking distract you? It does for me. So I like to move to like a quiet place, or if my kids have friends over, I shut my door because those kind of noises distract me, okay? Don't have your computer on or your laptop open while you're making calls because, again, that's going to be tempting for you to look over, you see your computer, next thing you know, you're scrolling through something. You know what I mean? So number 6, learn to say no. Say no to things that don't allow with your goals and visions. I find too many people are the yes girl, and guess what? It really gets you nowhere. So it is okay to say no. Number 7, this one's a hard one for us moms, but we've got to avoid multitasking. Many people, they believe that multitasking allows them to accomplish more in less time. However, I looked it up even. Research has shown that the human brain is not designed to handle multiple tasks simultaneously. So when you attempt to multitask, our attention, it becomes divided and our cognitive resources are spread thin, and we don't want that. So this is going to result in decreased efficiency, increased errors, and a longer time to complete tasks. You guys, we don't want any of this. So let's avoid multitasking. And number 8, take a cleansing bath, but let's exercise without our phone. Y'all know I love to run, and people say, you listen to music, listen to podcasts. No. I never have my phone with me. I love to just be out. I love quiet. Again, we're around noise all day. Take time throughout the day, you guys, to do something without your phone, no technology. Because not only does exercise, help with our overall health, but it also helps you stay more focused and more energized throughout the day. So I challenge you, if you're going to the gym, leave your phone behind. Okay, number 9, try the 10-minute rule, okay? So anytime that you start finding yourself getting distracted, guess what you're going to do? Guess what you're going to do? What do you think you're going to do? You're going to tell yourself, just 10 more minutes. Just 10 more minutes, okay? Because there's something in our brain. It's like once we get that 10 minutes, we sometimes will go 20 or 30 minutes. So just give yourself 10 more minutes, Nikki. Just give yourself 10 more minutes, Allison. Just give yourself 10 more minutes, because that is something that's really key for me and helping me stay focused. And last but not least, we have to keep our goals in front of us. Having pictures, I have NSD right by my mirror and, 20 new red jackets, in my office with pictures. So having those goals in front of you helps you. When you look at those, it reminds you, you can ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now getting me closer to that goal? We have to keep focusing on what we really want. Otherwise, we're going to continue to get easily distracted. I just got back home from my fall retreat, and we had the lovely Tammy Craig as our guest speaker. And if you have not heard her pain and pleasure talk, you definitely want to get your hands on it. But in a short gist, basically, we do things to either avoid pain or for pleasure. And so she said, if you're not reaching your goals, you're associating too much pain with your goal and not enough pleasure. So she challenged us to write a list of 50, and I did this, you guys, and it has been a game changer. And I look at the 50 things every single day, and I remind myself of doing what I'm doing today, what it's going to give my family, financially, freedom, all the things it's going to give us, right? And so having that list and looking at it, y'all, it makes a world of difference. Because how would you like your son or daughter to tell you that they need help with their dream wedding, and you have to look them in the eye and you have to say, you know what, honey, I'm not going to be able to help you because I've just been way too distracted the last 5 years. Nobody wants to say that, right? Or I didn't reach my goals because I was just too distracted by all these things that really don't matter. My friends, distractions are crippling you from where you are and where you want to be. So in closing, I encourage each of you to reflect on your own habits and identify, do this with my unit, identify just one change that you can make to minimize distractions. You don't do all 10 of these, but what's one thing? Can you start your day with more intention? can you clear off your desk? What is it that you can do? Okay? We all going to pick one thing. Let's commit to being more present and more intentional in our daily lives. Together, we can reclaim our focus and achieve our focus one distraction at a time. God bless you. Make today great. Signing off for now. Bye-bye.